I stared out the window of my history class, my mind wandering far away from the lecture on ancient civilizations. The sun's rays illuminated the courtyard below, where students laughed and chatted, oblivious to my world of thoughts and conflicts. It had been a tumultuous year for me, filled with love, family struggles, and unexpected twists. Little did I know, it was about to take another dramatic turn. As the final bell rang, signaling the end of the school day, I rushed to my locker to gather my books. Just as I was about to head out, a familiar voice called my name. It was Jake, my boyfriend of 2 years, leaning casually against the locker beside mine.
Hey, Sophia, can we talk for a minute?
He asked, his expression serious. I closed my locker door and turned to face him, my heart pounding in my chest. Of course. What's going on? Jake hesitated for a moment, then took a deep breath.
My parents found out about us.
I froze, panic washing over me. What? How? He looked down at his feet.
I accidentally left my phone unlocked and they saw our messages. They're not happy, Sophia. They think I'm too young to be in a serious relationship.
Tears welled up in my eyes, and I clutched my books tightly. What are they gonna do?
I don't know yet,
Jake replied, his voice filled with worry.
But they want to meet with your parents to discuss it.
My mind raced, thinking about how my strict and traditional parents would react. They had always been wary of my relationships, preferring that I focus solely on my studies. This news would surely ignite a conflict within my family. A few days later, the meeting was arranged. Jake and I sat nervously in my living room, waiting for our parents to arrive. The tension in the room was palpable, the air heavy with unspoken words. When the doorbell finally rang, I jumped up to answer it, my heart pounding in my chest. As the door swung open, I came face to face with my parents, their expressions stern and disapproving. My mother's eyes darted from Jake to me, disappointment etched on her face.
Is this the young man you've been seeing?
My father asked, his voice icy. I nodded, my voice barely above a whisper. Yes, Dad, this is Jake. There was an awkward silence as everyone took their seats. My father crossed his arms, staring at Jake intently.
Young man, what are your intentions with my daughter?
Jake's face turned pale, but he managed to speak with a hint of determination.
Sir, I love Sophia. We've been together for 2 years, and I want to continue our relationship. I understand your concerns, but I promise to take care of her.
My mother sighed, her gaze softening slightly.
Sophia, you're young, and your studies should be your priority. We worry about your future.
I fought back tears, feeling torn between my parents and the boy I loved. But Mom, I love Jake. He makes me happy. Can't you understand that? Just as the tension reached its peak, a voice interrupted the room. It was Jake's father, who had remained silent until now.
I think we're all missing the bigger picture here.
We all turned to look at him, curiosity replacing the tension.
What truly matters is the happiness and well-being of our children,
he continued.
They're in high school, and they deserve a chance to experience love and build relationships. We should guide them, not hinder them.
His words hung in the air, the weight of truth sinking into our souls. It was as if a light had been switched on, illuminating the path forward. Slowly, my parents' rigid expression softened. and a glimmer of understanding emerged. After what felt like an eternity, my mother finally spoke.
Perhaps we've been too focused on rules and expectations, neglecting the fact that you're growing up, Sophia. We want you to be happy, but we also want you to be responsible.
A mixture of relief and gratitude washed over me. We had crossed a hurdle, but more challenges awaited us. It was a bittersweet victory as our families tried to navigate the complexities of love and family conflicts. As Jake and I held hands, knowing that our relationship had received a small reprieve, we looked at each other with determination. We were prepared to face any obstacle that came our way, united against the world's doubts and expectations. Love, family, and a hint of plot twist had intertwined to form the roller coaster that became our high school love drama, leaving us forever changed.